Bordelon, and the topic at hand are the results of the research in the interview having to do with working with biodiesel as a technical career. Biodiesel can be made from, or it has to be made from a feedstock, and a feedstock could be anything that has seed. It's an oil seed. In essence, you could, if a fruit or vegetable or plant has a seed, you could press that seed down into an oil that you would use as your feedstock. So basically, biodiesel starts on the farm. Biodiesel can run in any diesel engine. Making biodiesel is a process. It's the process of transesterification, the breaking down of triglycerides into glycerin and free fatty acids. The production of this type of fuel, just like the production of any fuel, requires not just people who do fuel-related jobs. You need welders, you need plumbers, you need engineers, you need mechanics. You need people that know how to build things and how to make things work and continue the process of those working correctly. Biodiesel is one alternative to meet our energy needs. It reduces emissions, it improves air quality, and it can even be made at home. So we've come to the finished area, produced in other sections of the plant, comes to here for its final resting place before being distributed out into the world. In this room, it kind of shows the culmination of everybody's efforts. So all of the plumbing that was done, all of the engineering that was set up in the beginning, all of your lab and your technicians to run the lab, your construction workers that built the building or the lines that run through it, your QA, quality assurance people who make sure that we're running up to specifications. So this setting it's an industrial setting. It's a plant. It's produced, a product is produced because of input coming in, actual physical input that comes in, and the result of research and testing and technical abilities beyond just the practical application. You have engineering, you have chemistry, you have your service industry, plumbers, mechanics, technicians, electricians. They're all involved with the process, with the running of the plant and keeping it up and in a continuous movement forward, as well as the furthering of the technology. This is Leaf Forer. He's hard at work. He's one of our engineers over here at Piedmont.
I do engineering, but I also do policy and lobbying and business.
So it's not just in the plant or on the farm or in production or in the finished product or in the fuel tank, it's also, or in the legislature.
I never thought that we'd be dealing with politics, but it's a big part of it, especially because it's a brand new industry and the state is still figuring out how to treat us and how to support us. And of course we want the state to support us more and more and more, which means we got to be down there lobbying and working to get laws through and policies through that will help to grow this industry.
In this particular avenue of this industry, of the fuel industry, you have to have an open mind. You have to have the ability to see not so much the future, but you have to have the ability to recognize the changing face of fuel and its usage in this country. The type of person that it takes to perform any of the jobs here has to have pretty much a good balance of realism and idealism, because it takes hard work and it takes an idea, but a realistic way of looking at that idea and making that idea come to fruition. So the finished product is not just a fuel that you can put in your car, but it's a sustainable way of life. And it's that same kind of thinking and that idealism that really kind of makes it easy to have that realistic look, a realistic approach to doing any of the jobs that you might come in contact with out here.